She was born into slavery, beaten, broken, and owned. But somehow this woman escaped. Not once, not twice. She went back, again and again, risking death each time, to free others. No maps, no money, just faith and fire. The South called her a thief. The North called her a hero. And history, well, history calls her something more. A symbol of resistance. A legend. A name that echoes in freedom's halls. This is the story of Harriet Tubman. She was born Araminta Ross in 1822, in Dorchester County, Maryland. Her parents were enslaved. She was born enslaved. No rights, no choices, no freedom. As a child, she was hired out to cruel masters. Whipped, starved, overworked. At just 12, a horrifying accident changed her life. She was struck in the head by a 2-pound weight, meant for someone else, causing her lifelong seizures, visions, and blackouts. But from that injury came something deeper. Harriet later believed her visions were from God. She began to hear a calling, not just to be free, but to help others break free too. In 1849, Harriet made the boldest decision of her life. She ran, alone. No guide, no weapons, just the North Star in the sky and faith in her heart. She walked through forests, rivers, and swamps for nearly 100 miles. And somehow she made it. She was free. But she didn't stop there. Over the next 11 years, Harriet returned to the South 13 times, guiding more than 70 people to freedom through a secret network called the Underground Railroad. Every mission was dangerous. Slave catchers offered $40,000 for her capture. But no one ever caught her. And not one person she led was ever lost. She carried a pistol not to kill but to protect. And sometimes to convince frightened fugitives to keep going. Because turning back meant death. For everyone. When the Civil War erupted, Harriet didn't sit back. She joined the Union Army, not just as a nurse or cook, but as a spy. In 1863, she led the Combahee River Raid in South Carolina, helping to free over 700 slaves in one night. She was the first woman in U.S. history to lead a military raid. Still, her name was missing from medals. Her salary delayed. Her legacy hidden in shadows. After the war, Harriet settled in Auburn, New York. She opened a home for the elderly, fought for women's suffrage, and spoke on behalf of the poor, the forgotten, and the voiceless. Though she never learned to read or write, her voice moved nations. She spent her final years poor, but unshaken. Harriet Tubman died in 1913, at about 91 years old. Her last words? "I go to prepare a place for you." Today, her face is etched in stone, taught in schools, and soon, to be on the U.S. $20 bill. But her true legacy isn't just in honors. It's in the courage to do what's right, even when the world tells you it's impossible. Harriet Tubman didn't just walk to freedom. She walked others there. Again, and again, and again. Because sometimes heroes don't wear medals. They wear scars. What's your take from her story? Comment below. And if you find this interesting, please do well to like and subscribe for more inspiring true stories.